What would the Tacoma look like with an additional 5 inches of lift added to it? Well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome back to the channel. That's right, if I went crazy, let's say, and I put another 5 inches of lift on my truck, what would the Tacoma look like? You know, right now I've got 4 inches in the front and 2 inches in the back with the new setup that I have. That's what it equates to. I have it sitting on the lift right now, all the way down, and that adds another 5 inches of height to the truck. So in essence, I would have a 9.7 lift on my truck. Might actually pop it out a little bit in the front, except if I did something like that, it would be 5 inches straight across level, right? So I would end up with a 9.7, and as far as from the ground goes, but from a leveling standpoint, I would still be about a ½ an inch off. Right now the truck is about a ½ an inch higher in the front than it is in the rear. So I'm pretty close to level anyway. But I'm going to show you guys what it would look like for someone like me. Now, first of all, I am 5'9.5". So this is how it would be for someone my height if my Tacoma actually had a 9-inch lift. Let's go set you up and I'll show you. Okay, so first of all, let's show you guys how I'm obtaining this extra 5 inches of lift. As you can see, the truck is sitting on top of the lift right now. The lift is all the way down to the floor. And by having it sit on the lift itself, it gives me 5 inches. You guys can see right here, it's just about 5 inches high for where the truck is sitting. So that's how I'm attaining my 9-inch lift, if you will. So here you can see the truck, and I realize that sitting on the lift, you still don't have any kind of perspective to measure it by. But it's sitting on the lift right now, and you can kind of see anyway how tall it would be, I guess, sort of, although you would have more gap here in the wheel wells, of course, both in the front and the back. But how would it be from a livability standpoint? You know, I would have to get in and out of this thing every day, right? So here is me next to the truck at 9 inches high. I'll stand up straight so you can see, give you a little bit of proportion, I guess, or perspective as to how high the truck really would be. Now, you can see where the door handle is. It's not up to my shoulder, of course, but it's getting pretty close. So, if I was to get in the truck, I mean, it's a good height for opening the doors, right? I mean, you can't miss it. It's right here. So you open the door, obviously, like so, and then I have to get up in here. I mean, you can see this is almost up to my waist. So it's a bit of a step. I mean, I could, you know, kind of step up in there like that and throw myself in. That's if I didn't have any side steps, right? And then to get out, boy, that's even more of a chore. I kind of have to jump out, right? That would be kind of a drag. I mean, you know, if you have to do that every day, maybe multiple times, not a lot of fun. So I think you would need a side step. Now, if you were taller, say you were 6'4", I don't know, you'd be somewhere about in this range, you still would have a pretty hefty step to get in that truck. So I don't think it even really matters, you know, unless you're 7'2", well then maybe we could talk, but you're still going to need some kind of a step to get in. And frankly, as you guys can tell, even the step is about knee height for me. So it's still pretty high. Much more doable than not having it there, but it's pretty high. So getting in it with the step, obviously, you'd step up like so. We don't have a handle, of course, a grab handle to grab, which sucks. So you grab the steering wheel and then hoist yourself up that way. It's much easier to get in than not having a side step. Now, to get out, obviously that's not going to be real difficult either. Just step on the side step and step out. Not too bad. What about the front of the truck? Let's go ahead and pop the hood. I mean, I assume a lot of folks out there check their oil, maybe look under the hood once in a while. So let's go around to the front and take a look and see just how livable it would be up here if we actually had to do anything under the hood, or at least we're being a decent truck owner and checking our fluids and filters and things like that. So let me go ahead. You can see where I am already. Let me make sure I get you guys on there. Good. Put you up a little bit there. So you can see already where I'm at on the hood, right? I mean, this thing is almost at chin height for me. Again, at 5'9" and a half. So it's almost at chin height at this level, right? Now, I can open it, I think. Yeah, I can open it. Oh, and remember, we only have our one hood strut on here now because of our cold air intake. But I can't reach anything. I mean, the oil, well, I guess I could. The oil dipstick is right here, and I can reach that. I can't see the fluid levels in here, except for the windshield wiper fluid. Otherwise, I can't see clutch or the transmission fluid or clutch fluid, whatever you want to call it. I can't see that. I can't see the coolant fluid. I can see brake and the other cylinder over there, the other fluid cylinder, if you will. The battery, right here, I can, of course, see the battery. I can get to everything there. So I could, you know, clean the terminals or make sure everything's tight on the battery or whatever. If we go back over here to the air filter, I can see it. I mean, it's right here. I can see it. If I was able to approach the side of it, I guess I could take the screws out to take the lid off. If this were the OEM air filter, then I could pop it open and do that. So I could still manage that. But as far as anything else further back in, good luck. No way would I be able to do that. The truck would just simply be too high. So that would be probably a little bit of an issue for me. So there you go, there you have it. That's what it would be like to have a truck that was lifted 9 inches off the ground. You know, that's probably pushing the envelope for what most people would do, although I have heard people and seen people do much higher. But you can see the issues or the concerns it might cause with going to something that high. It'd be crazy. I think it would look awesome, but from a daily livability or functionality viewpoint, it would be kind of a drag. I don't know. Anyway, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Would you ever lift your truck this high? 9 inches? I'd be curious to know. Maybe you've gone taller. Also, real quick, if you haven't before and you're interested, check out my other channel. It is RobMotion JT, all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Don't forget to click that notification bell. And if you wouldn't mind, on your way out, smash that subscribe button real quick. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.